What is up, guys? I am in Las Vegas right now. I am in the MGM Grand, and I'm here for SEMA 2019. I stayed with my friend Chase from Canada last night. He's got the really sweet white Odyssey from Japan that was in the last, not the last episode, but in the last episode of Ocean City. So I'm heading down to the other suite that they have here at the MGM and going to get some breakfast and some coffee. It is Sunday morning. SEMA doesn't start until Tuesday, so we're here a couple of days early, and we're going to hang out and just kind of hang around Vegas for a few days before SEMA starts.
Well, but still, though, I was just like, you know what? Look, I'm not going to spend.
We are at the Vegas Speedway at the NHRA track. They're here today running the Top Fuels. Chase hasn't seen the Top Fuels run before. We've got a Speedway in New Hampshire, and so I grew up going to the Top Fuels, and it's pretty nuts. Hey, did you get the earplugs, by the way? Yeah, all right. And yeah, so we're gonna spend the day here at the Speedway, kind of walking through the pits. They always have a car show that's attached to it. And yes, we're gonna spend our Sunday here at the Vegas Speedway. He's selling real earplugs there.
The snorkel helps the air go in. Yeah, see this thing here?
Billy's ready. So's Brittany. And it's going to be...
Never gets old.
and Pennzoil, and he closed the gap in the point. Johnny Lindbergh goes 394 at 321 miles an hour, and whatever slowed Jim Head's car in the semifinals, he was unable to speed it back up in the final. But Jim and Johnny had a really good day. Matt and Don had a really great day. If he
Brittany Forrest takes it.
Brittany, what an amazing run. 3.652, and she gets it done with another booming speed. What an incredible day for John Forrest Racing and for Brittany.
334 miles an hour. This is insanity. Brittany Forrest won, which is usual. She wins every time I'm seeing them race, I guess. But we're gonna get some food probably get some coffee, and yeah, we'll probably do what, Apex tomorrow probably.
Yes, sir.
Probably gonna do Apex tomorrow since that starts tomorrow. SEMA doesn't start until Tuesday. I've got some friends that are vending at Apex too, so we'll get a chance to see them
Apex
as
has
well.
the best giveaways.
Apex has the best giveaways. All right, you already know. Can you unlock the car real quick? I'm just gonna put the camera back. We are at In-N-Out Burger. This is basically why I came to Vegas in the first place, and this is why I always come out west, because it's In-N-Out Burger, and I'm from the Northeast, so I won't argue when there's an In-N-Out in the area. So
Got it.
So we made it. We're in here at SEMA. I'm with my friend Igor. He's from CA Tuned. He was able to get me a pass this year. Kind of sensory overload at the moment, so we're just walking around. We already met up with Ryan Stewart and a few friends from England that we haven't seen in a long time. And I'm not good at this, so I didn't film anything of us catching up with them. So we're gonna walk around for a little bit and get some shots of some cool stuff. Yeah. Good to see you, man. How are you?
Long time
Good
no
to
see you, man.
Yes.
How's it going?
It's going well.
It's all good?
Good. We're here at the Accuair booth with my good friend Danny from China, and we've met already a few times. He's come over to America a couple of times, but we're just catching up. He's been here for a few days, but I just got here, and it's awesome to see.
awesome.
It's awesome to see Danny because
I
he's
know.
in South China and near Hong Kong.
So far apart, but
Yeah.
we've been friends for so long.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I love it.
It's
It's really cool. I've been waiting. I mean, because I was gonna go to East Coast, but then I couldn't. And then you have you've been planning to go to China.
Yeah.
But well, it's still gonna happen. It's gonna have to happen.
I'm going to China. We're
Yeah.
calling it now. Gonna go to China and see him. Do a Governor's Club meet probably out there. And yeah, so we're here at the Accuair booth. I'll get more footage of this later. We're kind of walking around at the moment, but so good to see you. So good to see you.
Man.
We'll catch up with him later for sure. That's one of the guys that rushed into one of the wildfires to save a bunch of people in his truck, and Toyota actually gave him a new truck, and that's the one that he dove into the fire with, which is really cool to see that. It's an actual hero's truck, you know, it's just pretty cool. Kind of stands above a lot of the other stuff that's out here.
Oh wow. And I can't.
CSF Radiators were super kind enough to hand us some t-shirts to Igor and I. Igor's really good friends with them, so it was really cool to meet up with them. They do a lot with Jay and Carl from Players. They're doing like an after meet show at CSF, so it's really cool to meet them. Thank you so much for the shirt, guys. Really appreciate it. A few of the guys in England.
Because I have everyone, like, if I do their rides or something like that, like, I've had them sign the back of the Post-its.
All right, guys, it is day 2 of SEMA 2019. We're all hurting already. I'm kind of speaking for everybody else, but my hip and feet are feeling it. But the weather is beautiful again. It is Wednesday, and we're gonna start outside today. So we'll get some shots of some of the outdoor corrals, the Toyo paddock, and yeah, we'll see who else we run into today. No worries. No worries. So we're walking around outside right now. Met up with my friend John from Kansas. Been friends for 5 or 6 years now, but actually the first time we've had a chance to actually finally meet in person. Such is the way SEMA seems to be so far, meeting up with a lot of friends that I've known online for a long time, but haven't actually met in person. So we're running down along one of the halls. Some of our favorite trucks we filmed last night. The white square body crew cab dually, the single cab early 60s dually. A lot of really cool trucks out here. We're gonna make our way around to the Toyo paddock now, so we'll get some more shots of that too. All right, guys, day 3 of SEMA 2019 with Chase, Jake, and Carlo as well. We're in the detail hall now. They're in that industry, so they're kind of more on a mission than I am. I'm still just kind of floating. So Danny and I are walking around the central hall right now. You haven't walked around in here yet, right?
No.
Danny hasn't been able to get away from the Accuair booth. So we're gonna walk around for a little bit and get some footage of the last day here at SEMA.
That's really stupid.
Man, you have the biggest balls in the world having that Pantera out there.
Some cars, like if you drove this to Germany, no problem at all. Because this is a classic. They say, wow, nothing special. But this is fucking tuning. The fenders and the colors, and it's too shiny.
The Pantera is like a Le Mans car, like lost in the street.
Yeah.
But with some massive wheels, like like a Le Mans car on steroids, just loose.
The only problem I had to see was spitting the flames in at the casino.
Oh yeah.
Then they were a little bit pissed. Then all the Belgium guys, how do you say it? The police went to me, and all the Belgium guys
Just blocked the door,
blocked everything,
the road.
and they say go, go, go.
I saw that like, it sounds amazing.
Yeah,
Then they were mad.
I love the car.
Then they were mad.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I still get to ride the car if I go all the way
Whatever you
there.
want.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
Andy brought the Pantera to the Governors Club meet in England at Players.
I know, I
last
remember.
year.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I saw the pictures.
Yeah, so it was really cool.
It was really cool.
It was cool to see that car. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That was funny.
That was the Challenger that was stolen on the way to SEMA. The trailer was stolen. The car was
Big
taken out of the
story.
trailer. You've probably heard about it. And they went on a police chase. The police were chasing them. The footage and the story's all over the internet. But when they recovered the car, they like crashed it, and yeah, they ultimately recovered it. And the owner of the car told ProCharger to just take it to SEMA anyway. So now they've like hyped it up, and now it's like they've got it on display there with like the police line "Do Not Cross" tape all over it.
I have the CVT, 5 gallon
We're here at the Accuair booth right now. This is the last day of SEMA. My good friend Danny from China is here with Accuair as well. Just hung out with Dustin, who's one of the co-founders of Accuair. They got us out back, got some iced coffee, which was really nice of them. Currently talking to them about working on one of the new projects, and super, super excited about what we kind of have on the horizon right now. More about that soon, but perfect last day, working on some really big stuff. Yeah, more coming soon about that, but really excited to get home and get in the shop. They're unveiling their E-Level Plus now, which is like a new management system that they're working on, and that's probably what we're going to be working on with the new project. And if you guys go to their Instagram, I'll put that in this video as well. You'll be able to check out everything that they're doing with the new E-Level Plus system, which sounds pretty cool. All right, guys, it is officially the end of SEMA 2019 for me. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and my flight isn't until 10 p.m. tonight. But since it's the last day of SEMA, when everything lets out at 4 or 5, and then the rollout begins, the whole area of Vegas over there is just insanely gridlocked. So just the last few nights alone has been really difficult to get out of there after 5 o'clock. Just the amount of people is insane. Huge thanks to Chase, Peter, that whole family for putting me up. I was supposed to stay with my friend Ken off the strip, but they were vending at Apex, which would have been a nightmare to get to Apex every morning and then try to get to SEMA with how busy everything's been. So last second, Chase and his family put me up for the week here with them. Just super grateful for them for coming through and helping me out there. So it was a great time hanging out with them for the week. Basically, I'm just back here at the hotel getting my stuff together, and then going to get a cab over to the airport. It's a direct flight to Boston, red eye. So I'll be back at about 6 o'clock tomorrow morning with the time change. So this will do it for SEMA 2019. Thanks, guys, for checking it out. I didn't film much with this camera. I need to get better at filming and documenting hanging out with my friends, especially at a place like this where, the Keen boys from Belgium are here. Danny from Accuair, who's from China, is here. Just getting a chance to talk to a lot of my friends. I'd really like to document that stuff for the YouTube so you guys can see them and kind of listen to the things they have to say too. So that is all incorporated in what I want to do with the TGC podcast soon. I'm really hoping to get all my gear sorted out for that soon so I can start that this coming year for 2020. All in all, it's been an amazing trip here. This is my first SEMA. I'm so happy to have finally made it out. Big doors opened this week. I'm so happy to have been able to come out here and start some new relations with new people and new relations with old friends too. So 2020 is looking pretty incredible, and I'm really excited for what's coming. So ending 2019 on a great note. Again, thank you guys for watching. This whole YouTube thing's been a struggle this year, but it's been really fun. And meeting up with a lot of you guys at shows and stuff and hearing kind of your comments and inspirational words means a lot to me. So I'm not a YouTuber by any means. It's just kind of another outlet for what we're doing with traveling in cars. and the Governor's Club and all sorts of stuff like that. So thank you guys so much for checking it out. I don't know what's next. Probably some updates in the shop, new things for TGC Garage, and I'm going to be going on the Toyota Century here pretty soon. I leave for Simply Clean in a week and a half. I'm hauling the Corvair down and purchasing an enclosed trailer on the way. I got a call yesterday. That trailer's done. Big move for me. It's something I've always wanted to do, so I'm really happy to have finally pulled the trigger on that. So Simply Clean will probably be next, if not some preparation for the Simply Clean trip. Getting my truck sorted out, some more stuff on the Corvair sorted out, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you.